Any additions? Councillor Isaac?
Under council statements or wherever appropriate, just consider other minor items with regards to the Downtown Improvement Association meeting from October.
Councillor Kendall?
Both their meeting summary statements.
Okay. Councillor Larson? No, Flynn?
Thank you, Richard. I wish to, under council statements, address a fall fare issue that admit that I was wrong and speak to that with regards to access to the site.
Tell him he can do it on your mind.
Councillor Larson?
First off, I'm amazed that Councillor Williams was wrong. Second off, I'd like to speak a little bit about the hut to hut and a little bit about the college, and that's about it.
Thank you. Any disclosure of interest? Councillor Flynn?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to disclose it or if it is a perceived conflict of interest, but I'm going to ask staff. The Chamber of Commerce lease agreement, I market the provincial or national Chamber of Commerce benefit plan. It's completely independent of the Chamber of Commerce, but it is marketed under the name of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm just wondering if I am in conflict in voting on the Chamber of Commerce lease agreement. I hadn't thought of it in the past, and I don't think it is, but I guess I'd like staff's thoughts.
Your Worship, in my opinion, Councillor Flynn is not conflict.
Thank you.
And we do have one under 10.2, which is a letter from the Chief Prop.
Right, I assume all the councillors have a copy.
Yeah.
All right. Item 5.1, RCMP Staff Sergeant Dave Williams, report to council. Welcome to council.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here today to review, and then I'll answer any questions. As I said, I believe in the Councilor Ray Walker will be starting here November 23rd. That's the addition that was authorized by council to start October 1st, starting November 23rd. Update Council Curtis Cole, municipal traffic position for the city. Still have one member's duties from back surgery. She's presently in Vancouver for the last 3-4 weeks. Now we have them back, so he comes back and we can fill her position. Indications from the federal government is that we'll be getting a First Nation for 2008. It's really frustrating for her, but hopefully we'll increase in enforcement by Rostock 6 over the month, especially in the downtown area. They've been doing enforcement for the last month. In regards to some of our programs, victim services, they're still in the process of trying to volunteers and maybe advertising. The lack here is continually places an increased burden on the few volunteers we have, manager that has to follow. There are constables still coming out, working on less patrols. They're helping on some functions. They were Remembrance Day traffic control last weekend. We're still trying to identify further candidates for training. It's not worth. Well, it's not that it's not worthwhile, but we're trying to get more so that it's more effective. Or something like that. They're training. Citizen Patrol. That's a new computer records management system that we're doing. We're actually going live tomorrow. We've completed all the training, so it's been a difficult over the last 2 weeks to get our members and training crime. Some of the staff had to take 2 or 3 courses, components of that. So this was definitely office staff training. This was staff to carry on the duty. That's been off tomorrow, and for the members of staff, they get from the system. Significant files, a number of assaults and threats among them past months. The unit has been tasked with some resolution for those. Break-in enters continue to be in some month from 3 to year before, and overall for the year from 64 to 66. So over the year it's about the same, but in the last of them. Theft from vehicles also has continued to increase. The last quarterly report, when I was here, council had a couple of questions. The one policing staff, $10,150 in regards to those enhanced patrols, in which we gave 82 warnings and 10 charges under the federal statutes, and over 160 votes were checked. One of the problems regarding enforcement is that we schedule these patrols and we get out on the lake and then something else happens, either a boat accident or assisting BC ambulance to bring somebody in or something along those lines. So one of the major enforcement issues is in regards to the water access provincial parks, because we have a lot of boat traffic staying there during the week, and it's be a concern because of the number of passengers and that they're there for a good time, and sometimes gets out of hand somewhat. So we're still trying to come up with partnerships with the parks, and Sickmoose and Salmon Arm work together on a couple of long weekends this summer to try and have an impact. Another issue was number of assaults, in which spousal assaults, and 35% of all our assaults in Salmon Arm attributed to relationships. So whether they're spousal, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship assaults, so 35% of them of all our assaults are that way. That 35% are assaults. The number of assaults that are reported is probably only a small amount, because a lot of them go under. The other issue you're looking for, reader boards, like highway coming. I have inquiries, and the company is actually going to drop one off for me here in weeks. And when I get it, I'll bring it down to Councillor. Folks can have a look at it and see if that's something you wish to pursue, or whatever, and see if it's, I don't even know what exactly it looks like, but it can be mobile or it can be mounted permanently in a place. It also has the capability of statistics for traffic volumes and speeds and those types of things. So it may be something that can be used in different areas of the community. So when we get a look at it and it's down, we can keep it here for a bit and look at it and see if it's worthwhile to deal with that. That's basically it. I've got some stats here if people want some questions in regards to where we are on certain issues. But, the one issue that I didn't touch on is not so much for in Salmon Arm, but it is within the municipal boundaries. It's still a concern, is the fatals that we've had in Salmon Arm or Salmon Arm area. Fatals this time last year, we had 3, and we have 4 right to this same period last year, this year. But in the rural area, in 2006, this time last year, we only had 1, and we had 5 this year. So all in all, we're up to 9 or 10 so far this year, which is isn't very good for sure. And I don't know what we do about them. A lot of the accidents are people turning in front of a house. There's the involved. Most of the rest of them, I don't know what that we'll be discussing on the track. Something, if any questions.
Your Worship, thank you, Dave, for the presentation again. Thanks for following up on the speeder reader board, because I've been asking about that with attempts to get them to step it up. So, how much did they say? Any reasonable amount for the quote for that?
$4,500.
$4,500. That's not bad, because I was checking into council initiatives earlier today. We have about $3,500 kicking around that I would almost make a motion to spend that and put that towards it and take another $1,000 and have that installed permanently, or a few locations permanently through Salmon Arm, and then reading that's how fast they're going on a place like Tank Hill in front of the new Jackson campus or the old Salmon Arm Senior Secondary, or other areas, to keep moving it so people realize in certain areas how fast they are going.
There may be an opportunity with that, with the partnership with ICBC or something. They have done that for Citizen on Patrol and that, to purchase those things as well. So there might be an opportunity there if we look at as well.
Yeah, that's great, because I think that would open a lot of eyes in our community and some people that are speaking. And I'm really happy to hear about the increased traffic patrols in the downtown area from Sickmoose and Yellowstone. Essentially, when we went to the Union of British Columbia municipality meetings and met with the Minister of Highways, Kevin Falcon, and Minister of Justice, is that his name? John Less?
Yes.
Solicitor General or Attorney. Yeah, he basically said that good luck on that one, guys, and just start policing it and just ticket and ticket and ticket. So if we can keep that up and just we can sit here all day and watch them go through these lights. So if we can keep that up, that's great, and give ourselves a reputation of no red lights. So thank you very much.